Tick tock, YouTube. What's up with you guys? How you guys doing today? Happy Sunday. Hope you guys had a great Valentine's Day. For me, it was I worked. I take advantage. I probably wouldn't work had my girlfriend still been alive. But that's life, right? What we gonna do? Anyhow, Bitcoin is down today 1.93%. Okay? So remember what I said. I like to add to when stuff be down. All right. Bitcoin recently had a nice little push. Okay. It's gonna be doing like little baby pushes. All right. That's your bottom right there. That's what we call the bottom. All right. Bottom is, it's going down and it stops. Then it starts going the other way. So us people that, in the stock market and stuff, we call that the bottom. We say it bottomed out. All right. So we see that bottom out, start getting that uptrend. And then it hits what we call resistance. All right. And resistance is basically like a familiar area that it was before. And it'll give us an idea, if it pushes through the resistance. For example, resistance. All right, you're gonna go backwards. All right, you see how this is in the same time frame area, and you see what it did, right? They give you a little story. Okay, it hit resistance. It tried to pass that point before, but it didn't because it hit resistance. All right, came back down. Then it tried again and said, all right, we're going to try this shit again. Come on, boys. And as it tried to go up again, in that same area, it caught resistance. All right. And they said, all right, boys, we got to go back down and recuperate. And they're going to try again. All right. And that's within a week time frame. So we're going to jump over to so we can see, we can look at something more better. Cash App is an amazing app to use, right? For me, it's like what I would call cartoonish. All right. I call it that because compared to this chart, see the difference? See all these different things it got, all these different lines. It got so many lines. It's candlesticks, all this stuff going on down here. What is all of this stuff? I don't know. All right. Over time, when you get experience, you will know what all of this stuff mean. When I first started trading, the screen was clear as day. All right. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just doing it. I learned as I went along. So now I can look at this very easily and just read everything. Okay. But I'll help you guys out a little bit. So to get an idea of what's going on with Bitcoin real fast right now, as you can see in the green candles, right now there's a little push going. Okay. We're looking at the 15-minute chart. And right now I see something good happening. Okay. There's a crossover down here in the MACD. All right. So there's going to be a little push going on. All right. But overall, person like me with the experience, I'm going to look a little further out. Okay. Kind of look into the future a little bit. Not guaranteed, just give you ideas. Okay. So we're going to go jump into the monthly. This is on Webull. Okay. Jump into the monthly chart. And as I look at the monthly, I see that we still got some downage for the month. All right, so a month is 30 days, right? This is maybe right now we on the 15th. So this is in the middle, okay? So we still got 2 weeks or something to go, 3 weeks, right? Before it start pushing up. When you're looking at the MACD, you're just basically looking for the color change. As you look at this, over time, your eyes will get familiar with the color changes, all right? The color change and the correlation to what's going on above, all right? It's mirroring what's happening, all right? So you see green, get the uptrend, all right? I say, hold on, give me a second. This represents downtrend, okay? You see green up, see, all right? So over time, you will learn to read this, and it will be you just be able to glance at it really fast. So I know during this time frame, it's going to be a lot of but little increments of it, up and downs. Okay, that's what that means. It's not guaranteed, okay, but very close. So a person like me during this whole time frame, I always add at the bottom. Why? That's just what I do. You can add at the top. That's your choice. You can add in the middle. I like to add at the bottom. Okay? Let's see here. So now we're going to jump back, look at the weekly real quick so you can get an idea. So when you're looking at the weekly real fast, sometimes you get a long stretch of down. When you get that long stretch of down, for me, I like it because any minute, right? It's been struggling. It's been struggling to get that push. It's struggling. A lot of struggling going on. Okay, from here to here, stoppage, bottomed out. We have a lot of sell-offs. Sell-offs are happening crazy right there. Sell-offs mean people who are taking profits. The smart people. By the time we see it happening, it's too late. The drop didn't happen. Okay, so when it gets it back around here, you gotta wait to see if it's gonna drop more or start going back up. When this happens, a lot of stuff is happening. More people are coming in, new investors, institutional buyers, a whole bunch of stuff is going on that I really don't pay mind to. I don't care. I'm gonna just keep adding. That's it. All right, what's our time? 2 minutes left. All right, so here we are at the daily, and as you can see, the daily, which is today, right now, is starting the little push. All right, got you down. Now it's about the color change. So let's jump back over and do our dollar cost averaging. DCA, dollar cost averaging. When you hear that, dollar cost averaging, we just simply add in 62. We're going to put 62. Little by little. Little by little is the name to the riddle. See, I was trying to get it at 65. So I got every time you buy, depending on the platform you use, it used to be free on Cash App, but it's not free no more. So every time I buy, I'm paying like a little fee, but I don't care. I'm gonna tell you why. All right, there we go. Once I get into the hundreds, every upside move, $5. So I'm going to be holding this for a while. And by that time, it'll clean up all of this. So this video is about to end. Talk to you guys later. Don't forget, hashtag little by little. Bye.